So now we will be moving to our next subtopic, which is ratio and proportion. So let's take the question. If P is to Q is 1:2, Q is to R is 4:3, R is to S is 4:5, and U, which is a different variable, is 50% more than S, then what is the ratio of P is to U? We have options 2:15, 16:15, 1:5, and 16:45. So now let's move to the solution. So in the solution, we will first see that P is to Q is 1:2, Q is to R is 4:3, and R is to S is 4:5. Now we will have to multiply these ratios in such a way that we get something common. Here we can see if we multiply this P is to Q with 8, we get it as 8:16. Again, if we multiply Q is to R with 4, we again get 16:12. So here these two are the common factor joining these two ratios. Again, if we multiply R is to S, that is 4:5 with 3, we get 12:15. Now again, these two are the bridging components of these two ratios. So now from these three equations, we can write P is to Q, that is, this thing is Q is common in both these ratios, here 16 is common, is to R, is to S, here again R is common in both these ratios, as 8:16 is to 12, 16 is common, that's why we won't be repeating it, is to 15, because 12 is common, we won't be repeating it, 12 and 15. So P is to Q is to R is to S is finally 8:16 is to 12 is to 15. Now we have been told that U is 50% more than the value of S. From here we can conclude that the value of S is 15. So 50% of S is half of 15, which is 7.5. Now U is 50% more of S, that is already S will be taken and 0.5 or 50% of S will be taken. So S plus 50% of S, which is the original value of S 15, plus 50% of S, which is 7.5, comes as 22.5. So the final value of U is 22.5. Now we have the value of P as 8. So P is to U is 8:22.5. 8:22.5 is P is to U. And since this is in decimal fraction, we will have to convert it into normal integer form. That's why we will multiply 2 with this. 22.5 multiplied by 2 will be 45 and 8 multiplied by 2 will be 16. So our final answer of P is to U will be 16:45. So the correct option is D, 16:45. Hope this was clear. Thank you. So that's how we can solve the given problem. If you have any doubts, suggestions, or any better ways to solve the problem, please do comment down. And don't forget to like and share this video and subscribe to our channel.